This program contains content that may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Musajja oli wano bimaiko binteeka wano obutabeera smart.
Omusajja onoonya waaki?
Ate abeera waaki? Gwe mumpa olabe kye nnamukozesa.
Okakuttaako. Okakutte. Ebintu ebyo beera nga obikwata mutyaba bigende.
Many of you are in denial. Mweusa. So I'm here to tell you the signs that you should be on family planning. It is just May, but you've already taken 3 emergency pills. You're disrespecting the meaning of the word emergency, but your life is your reproductive life is a crisis. How would you feel if everyone drove an ambulance? Another sign, the relationship is still new. This is Kampala. Kampala people have a reception, welcome committee. They have a guest first. You first wait. Get on family planning. Because you see, you don't even know if the person snores. Okay, they look like they snore, but you don't know to what volume. So you need to slow down. It is just May. You've already had 3 pregnancy scares. Your reproductive health is a horror. You're holy at the end of every month. God, if you do this for me, I'll give you a surprise. Sweet Lord, it's me again. This time is the last. When you do this for me, I'll become a straight preacher. Just get this thing, Cyanopress contraceptive. It is free in all government health facilities. It is also self-injectable, so fits in your busy schedule. Mostly you people of Soroti, Serere, Ngora, Kumi, Katakwi, Bukedea, Bukedea, Kabera Maido, Palisa, Manafwa, free in all government health facilities.
Your home is more than just a space. It's a reflection of your style, your comfort, and your dreams. At Layout Interiors, we bring those dreams to life, crafting breathtaking interiors with the perfect balance of beauty and functionality. From indoor elegance to outdoor charm, we provide premium furniture pieces tailored to your taste. And because detail matters, our Deco collection features exquisite artwork, vases, plants, lighting, and storage solutions to complete your perfect space. Plus, with our exclusive fiber ports, we ensure lasting quality and timeless designs for modern living. Transform your home with Layout Interiors, the interiors of tomorrow. Visit us today at Bukoto Kira Road, next to Lighting City, opposite TMT. Call us now or visit our showroom to explore endless possibilities.
Abakyala
wale somuyomba inyembuto katonda ya chembuto agenda weji waminge
yabaweereza buno bukeeke obutini
singa babu mutwale bamusonseka mukamwa bwonna n'abufulumiza mu nnyindo
kiba alina guno omuggo gwa Musa white star premium detergent
waliwo wanangabi ebola y'akasajja kasendi kalimba bannange esendi bannange. Yes, welcome to yet another edition of Kasuku Live, and today I'm with the beautiful Sheila. Tusiime. Tumusime or Tusiime?
Tusiime.
Tusiime. What the difference is where Tumusime means what?
Let us thank her or them.
Thank or appreciate?
Thank.
Hey. First, this side is more like let us appreciate. Appreciate. Okusima. So then Tusiime is appreciate.
Appreciate.
So you are Sheila appreciate.
Yeah.
Oh.
So mwina to appreciate that you have me.
How did you survive names like Hope, Eclipse, Faith, Celebrate?
Ogenze walala kuku, eh? You're coming for our people.
But literally it's the same as you just survived being Sheila appreciate.
What are you trying to say about our people?
Oli bamutuma Michael COVID. COVID times. Hey, so how are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
It's nice meeting you again. We were last together on
Last week.
Thursday. Ngatulaunchinga I&M banks on your side. Oh, maybe before we go any further, she's an influencer. Ambassador for I&M Bank. I am an influencer and ambassador for I&M Bank. So now you know how we connected. You know, people have been seeing videos of me and you on TikTok and they're like, but now how did these people connect?
Which I also want to ask. When you ask how did these people connect, shouldn't they connect?
I think we come.
I don't understand.
We come from totally different backgrounds.
But that's how the world should be.
Okay.
That's what I believe. And I should fit in and be happy and attend a meeting.
But do you go to a winner?
Before they changed it, because then I knew
they changed it how?
Like the structures and what ne duli ngamba wano nentambula nemanya masuka gali wano engoye ziri wano
oba that is before you became a celeb.
Sagala kweyita celeb sinatuukawo.
You think? You are like the uptown Oprah Winfrey.
Nedda. Ntitwala mulinya lya Yesu sinatuukawo.
No, there is this chick, Becky Anderson. You're the uptown Becky Anderson. That chick of CNN.
I'm coming.
You're coming
when
there.
That time comes,
you'll tell us. Kale, Sheila is abasoma mawulire news anchor, not host. She's a news anchor, the weekend news.
Yes.
At NBS. Why are you doing weekend news only? For when I am in newsroom, nga bakola weekend beba nafu. Beba wa sente ntini. Anti ebyokola tewali nnyo aba weekend bajja kugira. Is that the case these days still in the newsroom?
Ejo myaka ki?
Some years ago, I've taken like 10 or 12 years in a cinema newsroom, a hot news, like news.
News has evolved. Naye nga bw'omanyi NBS ne mukama waffe King. Buli ssaawa baakyusa ng'aleetayo kapya.
Did you ever do like this week? Like Monday to Friday?
Yeah, nabikola.
What's the come out Monday to Friday?
Ne mu field nga ngenda.
Ledda.
Banna.
You went to the field?
Somalia, Congo, downtown nga tukola stories, the human interest stories, the security stories. My niche was security.
Oh. You used to do security stories. Nga toti ya masasi.
Nedda kuba nakulira mu barracks.
Wakulira mu barracks?
Yeah.
Okay, to be serious. You grew up in like barracks.
Zambia police barracks. Je muvuma kati.
Ye wamwe.
Ye waffe.
So your mzee was a policeman.
Yes.
The mom, the dad. Oh wow.
Era je nakulira.
So you're tough. Mine by'oluzungu obipiikinze oluvanyuma. You're like raw. You're the original.
Chobolaba abantu bwe bambuuza nti how do you connect with Kasuku? I find it very easy.
Yeah, because you've met people like me before.
Hey.
So I remind you of who? Growing up.
Of my friends growing up. Katsima na Jebali, most of them. But that community, that where you meet someone, get from the heart, not pretending, you just sit and laugh genuinely. And omanyikati abantu benaku zino. Otula naye noyogera nga uploadinga bibye. But you just sit and laugh and share genuinely. Omuntu nakwagaliza genuinely from the bottom of their heart.
So me and you can be sitting. We should begin sitting. Tutandike ng'okutuulamu.
Abantu bakisabye edda tunakikola emeka.
Hey, but on your bill.
Tugenda gabana.
Banaye sikyalina ssente zenteeka mu bakazi. sente zigenze zinzigwako ngulira abantu byakunywa.
Njagala ogamba abakazi okujjako mukyalawo bw'oba spendingako on a weekly.
Era tewali yeka.
Kati tandikira
wala bange.
Abaana bosi ngamba
ate bakambwe bennaku zino. Basimba layini nga bajja ono yasooka ono naddako ono nasooka oli omulala dajja
sente zizze. So if they don't ask for it, someone else will take it.
But do I look like money?
Of course. Ate ne billion etaano zizo zijja.
Billion etaano zireke abantu bazzemu ne boogera ebigambo nze buli billion etaano bazoogerako abantu balina ekipya kye banjogerako kye mbadde seemanyiiko.
Naye kwe wabimanyira kati buli lunaku boogera Kasuku kino ebyo tebikyakulya. Naye wezijja tetwerabira. Naawe
kwoli. And but tugenda kuwandika. Now for you we need you in our circle. We've resolved in our circle. We want to be saving 10k every day. That is 70,000 per week. Yeah. Yeah, like every weekend. Sunday or Saturday ngoziteekako. Secretary General Secretary General abantu beyafunye abakola ebyo bi app sibategeera bulungi those things abagenda tukolera app nga you just go on that app deposit the money bakolage kati zigenzeeyo kati there is certain people benoonya and it's not for the money zino billion yetano kati natandise otunula beyond the 5 billion aba microfinance support center balina ekintu kye batusomesaawo. Omwami oyo yajja anti toli member inosoka nofuka member naye balina kye baatusomesa and I realized actually why it came to my mind. There's a circle awe Kungu. They are building apartments. Yeah. Abantu nga bali serious. Anti ekyo kyegamba naye gayo yakitubaliramu. That's when it came to my mind and I was like, you know, we could be fussing over 5 billion and we can make 10 billion ourselves. Or even more. Naye Kasuku kati ekizibu kyendaba because your idea is not different from other ideas that have come up. Naye kati we mutuuka nga kale we are like 20 nga tuweze oli n'agamba kino tekijja kukola nedda sente zaffe tuzikozese kino kati ne mutandikaawo to have issues. So ekyo tukikoze tutya. That is something I've not thought about. Mbadde ntunulira. Kubanga oli agamba nze mbadde nsavinga buli week, meaning I have a say on that money and how you're going to use it. Mwoba mugenda mu apartment nze ekyo sikikkiriza. No, I think people have to agree. Majority takes it. Anti baatunyonnyola anti sako erimu even shares. The more shares you have, the more say, because now Sheila, if we okay, we can say we are all saving 70, but there's someone who is going to say, me, I'm able to save $1 million a month. Definitely, as we divide dividends, we cannot share equally with someone who has 30 million. True. I think I'm going now million is satu. Obochi tegera chegamba temusobola kubeera ku page yemu. Naye bagamba they are going to come back. Kwongera tusomesa how a circle works. Because then most definitely we may not tuyinza obutakkiriza nnyo omuntu agenda kudduka. Ajenga yalina million 10 ng'ataddako alina million 5 oba 3. So I think our microfinance support center bajja kubako engeri gye babitusomesaamu tulabe engeri gye naye bajjaawo kubitunyonnyolamu ne tukkaanya ffenna ne bagayi bange nti ate olaba tuyinza okuba tubadde tuli ku zino mu myaka 5 nga tulina ezikubisaamu ezo emirundi nga 8 singa everybody knows what to do. And I think that's what fails most of us. We look at now, not the future. At future we jano gamba singa I planned better, singa I was a bit patient, kati singa zinoze kubisama emirundi ebiri. Naye anyway ku 5 billion kwendi kale ku sente tukutaddeko ku 5 billion kwoli oba bawulidde nalabye nga Zubeda ye vice ne bonna abantu ne bagamba Kasuku wataddewo ate nanditaddeko ani because saka ina kuleeta people who think the same nabalabye babadde basanyufu ne abe waffe ne bagamba totaddewo omuntu yenna from the west kati awo ndoozi onteekeo from the west joka bannange ate kati sako ya mawanga but where is your village? Kabale. You are Mchiga? Obiebiti Baba. The Bachiga greet how? Agandi. Abachiga bagamba Agandi. I said ni marunji. And so the Bachiga the one who say ebitakuri. ebihimba
nebiribwa. They can call them ebiribwa.
But also the banyankole call it bitakole.
Petubita biribwa.
Ebitakole
those are the real ones.
Sweet potatoes. And ebihimba is beans.
Yes. And that is our food.
So for you say ebitakole is
ebiribwa.
And ebihimba is ebihimba. The beans in
ebihimba. It's ebihimba.
Then potatoes, sweet potatoes is ebiribwa.
What? Those are the ebiribwa. Then the Irish, those are
the Irish. Obumonde, but that's why temulya nyo obumonde. Mubuyita mucha mulu. Emonde. Naye mwayagala zanyisa Luganda. Kuba waliwo Omuganda yajjeyo n'abajoga ne mugaa katubajoge naffe mutuwulire bulungi. Emonde. Lumonde.
Tujja kukola
obumonde.
Show emu nga tuli Kabale, so that you see the beauty of Kabale.
All expenses on you.
Yeah.
Ate ero twaliramu a nice kanze ne mutyaba.
Mwezi watugamba gwe n'okubonaabona muli.
Myandi suffering. We are like mountains. We never meet. However, we can look at each other, say bye to each other. Obwavu ne bwewera. If I touch you, nengamba you won't touch me.
Tujagenda mulambuleko Kabale. Mulabe what beauty is. Muveko mu nfuufu. Kabale
yeri eri kumpi ne Rwanda.
Nekisoro.
Kisoro is nekisoro bafumbira.
Not so Kabale kisoro then.
But Kabale is also cold.
Tomanyi mpewo.
Ne Kabale bagamba ye wali amazike. Amazike galiwa.
Amazike gali. What is this place? Awali Chimpundu, that beautiful lodge. Wagenda yoko?
No. There's a lodge gender by
Chibale.
There's a place gender jebalanga ku NBS. That 5 million lodge.
Eriweyo.
Eriyo waggulu eyo. But it's 5
Western
million.
Region?
Yeah, nzoze yo Kabale eyo. They say it's 5 million a night. Simanyi wabagita batya. There's one jetulaba jebagamba it's 5 million a night. But can you pay 5M for a night?
Ngalwati.
You can.
I can. Nenyongera nako. Kukusirya bubi, seba kabubi. Ebintu byonna nyinza okugumira. Naye okulya obubi n'okwebako obubi.
Yeah, but the times I've been with you, you and food. You love each other. Rakuba olya mu slow motion. Naye osobola okuyomba. It's something I've been meaning to ask you. Osobola okuyomba. The times I've met you, very slow motion. My guy go bayita nende. Muganda wa Kafeero. Oyogeramu nga ye ojjagenda omusearching ko TikTok. Oba Chris Evans. You know Chris Evans?
Yes, I know Chris Evans.
You talk like him. Panange, you people. Are you okay?
Kati lwaki oyagala nnyombe?
Okay, but osobola okuyomba?
Of course.
Oh, wow. Kati bwoba oyomba, do you do it faster? Like Sire. Can you say something? Osobola gamba omuntu nyoko. Do you have nyoko in Ruchiga?
That one I think stays the same.
In Ruchiga, yeah?
Correct me, but yeah, it stays the same.
You can't say nyoko. Like it's a strong word.
It's very strong. Era duli we balaba video yange nawe ne bagamba omwana atandise okwonooneka ne ngamba Kasuku.
Ani yagamba be wamwe. Yeah. Ate kati nzaawo they are igniting me further. I want to make sure by the time we are no longer friends, you're spoiled totally.
How do you wish someone something like
that?
And
you see, for me, the moment I begin hearing voices, again, I say now, let me make sure whatever they have said comes true.
Nemu comments so nalabamu wetwakola ka video akasooka abantu bagamba kati Kasuku atandise okwonoona.
Pause, which was the first video? The one we did after shooting.
The first podcast.
The first podcast. But how are things with YouTube?
YouTube over social media in the YouTube.
Let's begin with YouTube.
YouTube in regard to the podcast. Kuba andi wo for the podcast. Sinajigenda munze nganze. I can send you ga.
You're learning. How old is the podcast?
3 years now.
Okay.
2
years. You're overlearning. You should have mastered by now.
Nedda omanyi waliwo okwiga in general naye okwiga ne social media because social media was never my area.
I know.
Never.
Yeah. Actually, when you called me, wasoko ba nompereza WhatsApp, yo sajiraba nge mazima because I have so many messages. Then you called me.
By the way, so calling cow. Something I learned from you that I knew, nayo gamba nti now I've learned it, I've accepted. In that now when people tell it to me, I just laugh. Nti Sheila nakubidde simu n'ontakwata, like how? Nakusindikidde message n'otanziramu, how? Oli aba offended and yet genuinely. Like you either didn't see or you saw my message zola n'ogamba kanterere muddemu n'otamuddamu. Kati oli n'atandika ogamba kati oyo Kasuku awulira yatuuka. Tachaddamu messages, takwata masimu. Yet it's not that tajirabye, olumu tajirabye, but olumu ajira n'agamba kanterere, but the day goes by like that.
Yeah, I know. There are some, for me there are some message. Okay, for starters, katula ngabe into the now one. Kati simu eno ina, let me just show you. Right now it has almost 200 messages right now. Okitegedde. Kati tunagenda okuba nga abamaliriza nga ziringa mu bina. So sometimes bengendo jik checking ako ejja waggulu genziramu. Naye oluusi waliwo message ejja n'ogamba nti let me first settle somewhere, then I'll reply to you. No, but it's okay. It's okay.
I've learned now nti bwe nkunnyonnyola why no touch kiriza.
You leave it at that.
I leave it at that.
Yeah, sometimes you.
Kati bwo abatandika ebyo kati owulira watuuka. Awo mba nkusalamu.
Oba watuuka.
Yeah.
You learn to tell people that natuuka. Yes.
Anti bagamba jagamba twere aba kugambye already.
You people, that has been the biggest undoing of Ugandans. Sheila, you are now a busy person. You're not just seated there. Why does someone expect you to be ngogori ku simu toyina byokola birala? But even still, you can be on your phone and you're answering emails. These days, people, esimu eno ogiraba kati, olugikwata n'ogiteeka wano. This is a computer.
Yeah.
And people are doing work there. So if someone is not... kati nze nina deal zensubiddwa kuno. Okutuula nga ku Sunday ntudde awo sanga 5 waka. Nengamba kanziremu messages. Nogenda kusanga omuntu yakuweza message ku Monday. But because you were up and down. It's something I always tell people. There are days that come when I wake up at, now like on Thursday. Ojukira ku Thursday? When I ngenda ku kisaawe. I woke up that day, I woke up at 6. Ne shooting and bed at 7. Ne shooting my morning show at 9. Ne shooting and Munyagwa because the show ends at 11. 11:30 night and ka shooting ne Munyagwa. Ne mvaawo ne shooting and Ndaus. Ne shooting and Bossa. Ne mvaawo kati ne ngende waka to like arrange myself. Then nokufuna suit ate je ngenda okugiramu awo. So then I arrived there at around 7. Netuvaawo at 10. Nga at 1 I have a flight. Efuluma. Okitegedde.
Nze vola nsekerera abantu abagamba nti kale kanneeteke mu category kuba kati njingiddemu. Tutuulaawo tubeeraawo nga tutudde nga twogera bwogezi ne tuposting. Kwegamba I don't know how to, especially the corporate people. Kati we balaba Kasuku baba balooza Kasuku tategeera tewali kyakola ali awo ataddewo essimu ayogera aseka ne Zubeda bwamala ng'agenda. Like they don't know that it's the same as someone walking into an office. There is planning behind it. Like it's a job.
Yes.
I think at the end of the day we mubalabalamu oli ayingidde office buli naku 8 to 5 nga ne quarter yesente zokoze ina month asobola naye tebagala kukkiriza. Tebagala kukkiriza. I
think for me kyavola navaayo abo ba corporates nembalumba era nze situla mwezi of meetings our corporate. I hired an admin at my office agenda ayogere nabo. If they don't want to deal with him babireke.
Ekyo nali nkirowoozezaako naye ne ngamba omuntu tagamba nti oba kati yeeraga.
Tobeera teweeraga kati bwe ssaawa eno bw'oba oyagala okwogera ne Elijah Kitaka omugwako bugwi toyita mu manager we togenda n'oyita mu Swangs. Wakifa bakola emirimu gya buli lunaku be tukuweereza manager wange mbeera neeraze. manage oba ojja kwogera naye mu buli mbeera. Mu buli mbeera obeera ojja kwogera ne manager.
But it's true kubanga oluma abantu they're just wasting your time. And
Exactly.
I experienced it like twice. Was it last week? I've just started doing that, sending someone to meet people before, because olabira dalanga intentions zoli ndala.
Yeah.
No mugamba wemmaliriza, I'll come in last minute.
Yeah.
Oli nagamba, how do I pick up the phone? I've chosen you out of all the people. I want us to sit and do business and you can't meet me. Bwengenda nga meeting buli omu and half of these deals they are not concluded.
Exactly. There's this. They come and meet you, then they ask you, so how do you think we should do this? Not ankobawa ideas zozonna.
Yeah.
Ne batagira. Abalala waliwo company, waliwo corporate company, it's an agency. Bagala ne banjoga jogedda. Company bagambe bampa omulimu ne beeraga ne badde eno. Begwajja saagukola. Campaign ne bagisazaamu. Bagisazaamu nedda ku pending. Okutuusa marketing manager lwe yankubira essimu ye mwennyini. Sometimes cutting echo, someone will say, why, but man, Sheila, if people know how much we invest, especially mentally, abantu olya naga nti mwogera ebintu ebyekisiru naye okuwaamu ku chance otuweeyo ku byekisiru ebigenda okusesa abantu kyakivola buli wenyingira awantu nempulira aboogera oluzungu olungi nvaawo manya akajanja n'olugezigezi akamaliriza nga waliwo akamanyiiro bijja I leave era ogenda nesesa mpola bwe nfuluma tebaddamu kundaba because one we have their consumers.
Yeah.
Kati waliwo agencies. Agency ejja nekuzalawa. Agency eyo yagenda nenzalawa. Era baali waliwo company yali ebagambye omulimu twagala Kasuku y'abaagukola. Ne banga nti basuka ne bantambuza omwezi be bamala yaga ntulina ko twafunya jjo gukola. Ne bagumuwa ne gumonema. Naye nga boogedde ebintu bingi waliwo omuwala yatandika profile ya Kasuku nengamba bano profile ya Kasuku bali mu corporate companies beeyendako tetuboogerangako because you see they paint us ffe nga batategeera naye bo bali mu bwenzi beesiiga siriimu begisaamu embuto boonoona amaka g'abannaabwe ku fitina emitima gyabwe emibi kwe batudde tebaagaliza each other mu offices omu naye because the world does not know them. We have a policy. We work with someone. This what company nagenda ko mugondi baba yakunywa nagenda nentula meeting yawe ne bajjayo their do's and don'ts. Bino biva ku headquarter. Bali bakabituuka wakati nga byonna byeboogera mbikola. Ne mbagamba byonna bye mutaddaawo mbikola simanyi bwe ngenda kukola nammwe. But Kasuku kanti ne magamba no siina kyenta. Buli kye mutaddaawo yenze.
Kati tunamaliza na kumaliriza.
Eyo deal eganye. There's a company that ebiseera nali nkola n'etaamala emirundi. And I was working with them. And they said, if we are to revise this contract, you need to stop hosting Tamale Mironji. Because he talks politics and the other heavy politics. So our brand nentunulire mbwa. Waitawo mwaka gumunga bakomyewo.
Ate baagala sho.
Nembagamba mwagamba nkola ne Tamale Mironji. Kyokera nga Tamale Mironji sinnamuta. No. Nemanya. Those people, the problem I have with the corporate world and those agencies is serving double standards.
Yeah.
It's my only problem with them. So, bano nabagana, I told them I will not work until their marketing manager called me. Era I'm working with them, sente ziva ku company, teziva mu agents. Wachi baagala bo basigaze contract ebere successful. I've executed it. Nga baali banzala wabamanyira. Era marketing manager bwe yajja n'ayogera nange directly. Sente zange ne ziba nga ziviira ddala eri. Era bossi siina we neesangira nabo n'omulundi n'ogumu. N'omulimu omulala gwe baaleeta nagugaana ne mbagamba no, I am not available.
Which is right. Because
omuntu akuzaala wa n'omutunuulira atudde ku desk alinda milioni 3 omwezi
zikola in hours
milioni 3 grogendo obugenzi wali ku kagigi nze nina abantu abampita obuyisi ku birthday nanga jangu obeerewo ko mutabani wange akwagala nnyo nentuula awo nesesasesa omwana nambeerako Kasuku, I love you, you do these things, do you remember this video? Because I remember it, I'm the one who did it. Ne bansasula nenvaawo ati omuntu najja bannayuganda butayagaliza and that is so wrong. Buli kiseera mbaviirayo
butayagaliza naye they just bakiyisa mu different avenues but it's butayagaliza kuba gwe ogambira nti oli maybe is local, maybe his audience, but the biggest telecom companies, the ministries, the biggest office in the country is using this same person. Which people are in those offices and in these ministries?
okikubye bulungi awo
Like
kirese bulungi
the highest office in the country naye era wali agenda kutuula wali muka organization kagambe
No, but the good thing, the compensation we got, and why you see me, I really don't get bothered by most of those corporate companies and what. Tuyina buno SME, the small medium enterprises, and even lower. Usanga omuntu ngaina ngabola about this love and less, and they're willing to pay 4 million a month because eventually their money comes back.
they're seeing the value.
Kalade nosanga abo ababa agency ayagala otule mu meeting nga 8
okuwa million
bayiga meeting n'omwana ekino kyongambye ne wandi kimpereza ku email nandi
WhatsApp nandi kikoze mba ntege
bakola kano client wants you to come to headquarters client tajja kundaba ku headquarters alimba kangene ntule ku love and less twambale Gomez tugende kyagendayo
kuba you'll spend the whole the week again ngoli mu ebyo meeting eri.
That is them. I really but when mpulira corporate company my head rotates akajanja kaabwe akamanyiiro ejjoogo naye Katonda agenza atuyambo basanga nga bavuddeyo n'atandika okugamba twali twagala okukozesa nga emboozi ez'ekisiru zikomya komya emboozi ez'ekisiru, leave me alone. Mulagenda nga bafanyigira. But then you tell them some of these things work around merit. If Kasuku is having these numbers or Sheila, it's going to work to your benefit. That then even when the omuntu gwe mwagala oleeta owammwe ata matching up to this, you're going to struggle with him breaking through brand joyagala. Naye ono yate because already the numbers azina agenda banguiza. Oba kitegeera.
Mu abafunamu.
Exactly. We worked with those guys of Splash Kachupa. I didn't get any problem with them. They called me in, come we work. We didn't sit in 1,000 meetings. We executed, but right now their brand is single tumbler. But you know what shocks me? Nebe nyingira supermarket ana ambassador wa Kachupa. Nafete and people picking Splash.
Ngati chali ku Splash mgenda kunsasula feedback kuba kati feedback njisa mu ambassador. Wali yabuza at the launch. Nti we are trying to take away plastics. Ate bano baleta plastics. Kati gwe nga ambassador.
They recycle. But they have a recycling.
Yali abuzo kawulide.
Yeah, they have a recycling plant. But then also, you know,
those just twala kutua.
I think we must definitely need to. But also, I think they are going through that phase where they have to. Box eri babadde bajagala naye ndowooza.
Oba katono. Banga tunywedde Splash.
Anti naye badde inako these things abantu balowooza gwe balaba anywa Splash mulwadde. So and then box eriko nya bitano oba something like 4-5 and the Kachupa I think is 1,500 or 2,000 you know, so kati bagenda okubala abalamu and times have really changed. So
nenga ambassador buliwo kati ngojano kulava unless ngotulekerayo ka carton
bwe kino okubeera naye aba Splash baagala Splash bamwagala okuweerezayo obuweereza akaboksi olina signing empapula wait we are signing here. We shall tell you. But Victor, now you know. the things you're supposed to do. But let's go back, Wari. So, you are telling me you're still learning.
I'm learning because in general,
Yeah.
YouTube,
Yeah.
social media was never my thing because I'm a private person.
Private.
Simanyi nnyo bya ntalo, simanyi nnyo bya kweteeka mu bantu. Like I just want to do me. Unfortunately, the space I'm in, even with the space I'm in, bambi sagala na jekwasa, because I moved from NTV, I went to NBS. All that time I wasn't online. But times are evolving. Ngomuntu, you also evolve. And I noticed that now it's time for me to put Sheila out there, to grow Sheila the brand. That beyond me doing what I do, like just like I was inspired by the Struckers, by the Ballet Francis, the Maurice Mugishas, Rosemary Nankabirwa. I want someone else to see that work years from now. But what else am I offering to society? Wali chintu kinche atuyigiriza kyakulembeze nnyo. I learned it now. I saw him doing it, but I didn't know what it was. And he used to say, he still says it, when you're doing something, do it well, but make as much noise about it as possible. Ate bw'olaba NBS ekyo kyakulembeza. Tuba tulaunchinga akantu katono bwe kati. Naye social media yonna nejjula akantu. Tuyina akantu, just something small, but he will push, everyone will know what we are doing. So I said I need to get into this space. It's a difficult space because nze nga bw'ogambye I'm a soft person. Ebyentalo ebyokulwana ebyo, it's not me, but I'm slowly learning how can I fit in this space? How can I make it work for me? How do I now start monitoring those numbers? How do I make numbers grow? Kutandika okwebuuza ku bantu. Abantu ogenda omubuuzaako nga naye alina ideas ezize to bring you down. So, noyiga mpola mpola.
To bring you down?
Tomanyi bantu ba Kampala zinena.
You guys are also facing that stuff.
Buli wamu ekiri. Kasi omuntu alaba ng'otandise okula. Agamba, how? They don't deserve this. But you learn. No kusaba nti mukama akuteerewo abantu around you that are going to lift you and not to.
You have haters.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
Tubalabira
Do you like have so many friends?
Sijja kulimba.
What, you fear disappointments? Or you're just, there are people who are just private. Nga kuva dda tayogera nnyo, talina mikwano gye mingi.
Siri muntu w'abantu, saagala kulimba, siri muntu w'abantu. N'ekirala ntwala nnyo obudde ogamba nti kati Kasuku muntu wange. So so in that process, and I think I'm also not a risk taker. When ndabanga the process of trying to get to know Kasuku amba kamuleke.
You don't push so much. Toyagala kwesiba ku bantu.
Benina kambere nabo.
But most of your friends are girls or men?
Men.
But why is that happening as a trend these days?
Kubanga, I don't even want to speak for many people. I want to speak for myself. Sagala nnyo kintu kimalako mirembe. Sagala nnyo kintu that drains me. And that's why I'm in this mental health space. Ekintu kyonna that takes me out of my peace and sikyagala. Kati abawala oba mukama yatukola atya, I really don't know. Tuina fitina, we have all these things which men don't have. Kasuku oba omunyiziza ajja kugamba. Onyiziza, Sheila leero kyokoze, nechigwa, ate genuine nechigwa. Sigamba nti ate onyiziza and then you talk, ate olwegulo omukubidde takwata. The next time you're meeting them, yenna azimbi. Yet you talked something over, nechigwa. Men are not overthinking situations. Bw'omugamba nti nkolera kino ate tagenda kugamba the other time naawe oba omusabye ekintu luli nakolera kino ate they are just living life as is, and I think that's how life should be. Kubanga we fight so many battles. Ate nono gwolese to give you peace, to be your friend, ate nayo tandika okulwana naye, and you see this even on TikTok. Abawala kati very close friends bafuna muka misunderstanding, TikTok yonna nekwata omuliro, olina atandika okuteekayo ebintu ne bateekayo. Nogamba, where did humanity go? Nti we were friends before. What twawukanye? Buli omu akwate kubo lye. You don't have to now paint the other one as the devil or JB Fanani, oletema abaana, oletema. So me, I don't have agaman sigaina. So I'd rather be money. Better the devil, you know.
So, but social media tebanna kugayam.
Senior.
Tebanna kugugumulamu.
I think I've also tried to keep in a safe space. Church. Of course, sometimes all our comments no gamba carton. When you go to the profile Tomo Money, they have like 3 followers, 45 followers. No gamba katin fachi no. Na yogera kulugo ebyo gamba tasobola dugula tamanyi bei, but they want to comment. Kato tosobola muteka kumani. Oyaba mulese ngagenza.
We've talked about that issue of abana. Some things on social media I watch these days. Tola anti ndi gomite.
No lirango.
Anyway, emintu emumbireka because olusi benvayo ate nja kiyingira munnyo lusuubule. Naye there's sometimes kale nolanga nayogera mukwano gwo mutuufu kyayogera. Naye kasita otandika owulira nga abaana bazze.
Zevana, I don't know. I keep seeing these fights and I'm like, in everything we do, can we remove parents? Na abana. Kubanga entalo zamwe tebazirimu in the first place. But also the friendship katinga these old people when mutwalira anti Kasuku mukwano gwange iyo mukadaba akitegedde nti omuntu ono muntu we. And that means you're also now part of the family. Now for them to hear from someone at church about where anti katibano balo wanalaba ono byataddeyo.
Twagenda olaka mama ke. Ata swaga anti mama. Twasanga ka mama ke. Kali awo kakota kakadde tekalina na bunnyo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, there are some days I sit down and I'm like, there are certain things you don't have to say. But then you're like, oh, God helped me abazadde ne babanga bafa.
Kubanga abantu
because there are certain things kati nze nganze. If you come after my mom, senga abadde mulamu, no mujira bwotyo. Twandibadde tugenda.
Auntie Kat Naomi agamba nsigana because at the end of the day you're like 2 years from now ono gwenwana will they even be in my life? Will they matter? Will this situation matter 5 years from now?
And that has been my mentality these days.
Every time no gamba chino kanchite your heart but no gamba kanchite.
Let me leave it at that. Kangende maso.
I pray that as we grow online, because the numbers now are growing. Ndaba gwenez beda mugamba abantu kati obuntu buli oma akola kakoze. Nayenze my prayer is that buli oma akola akantu with respect for the other person. Ate tugenza ate muntalo ate Kasuku yazze wano ate nagenda nagamba Olivia ina bibi ate ne mutandike entalo ezitalimu, yet you've actually come together to grow each other. Naye kati olaba kimubiri ntalo kimubiri. Yet this was a space. Me what I knew online abantu bakole sente, abantu ba networking, abantu
And I think that has been our biggest problem right now. See, even the people who want to help us, kutukwatirako, they're like, but now you guys, space ya mweno nga. And that's why I've so many times been, but then yogerako na abantu waguru awo ngamba, we need to bring some regulations. How do we regulate this space? Because, man, era kati mwemba saasira olusi ngamba ha. There are sometimes onga tukoleyo ka video kalenga na yamanyi nti ajavumwa. Because kati ojja kola video lyagambe actually waliwo eno gye twataddeyo naga mukazi we mukambwe kati next ojja genda wesibye Kasuku abakazi biki
naye kati njizi I'm learning slowly.
But are you developing thick skin? In your learning process. Kwanza ga tukusange ng'okaaba. She will tell us. She said munaye bamuvuma. And she cried.
Naye kwekyo kyokkaaba kuku. Me, I think even as you plan for your 5 billion, tetugenda zivaako ezo. We need, and I've said this even for the musicians, we need a mental health facility for people like Kasuku and Sheila. Wagenda okuyingira ayogere n'omuntu ng'ate ebintu tebigenda kukoma weeno. Kubanga kati omuntu kasitayingira rehab. Bloggers, online papers, buli omu ona agenze mu rehab ona neyandigenza okuwona. Ate gets worse because they're like now kati buli omu anjogerako ate nfuuse topic. Yet they've gone in a state of need.
Anti olugamba ate loveri. Njobo olaze.
Anche ngamba, so how do we get that facility?
Kati obuzibu twafuna, someone briefed the president. Bangamba waliwo olutalo lwali bombe eyo. Adowooza abasawo nga bayomba basay think over something. Olina briefing a president nti awo abapsychology tebayina kosi nafu nnyo teyina na kyekola. Hari omukulu ndowooza random lebe yakijjukira. Be yali awa example courses non-existent enough. Nga takanyugaho psychology. Nali neba professor amawo emakerere nga amazo byogera. Abagamba oyo muleke. Abantu banagwe ddalo bajja twenoonyeza.
But you're seeing the numbers rising. You're in this space.
And they are.
Naye tuseka until it's your own nga gwe batwalayo.
No, by the way, fenna. Kati fe kikyatusasidde kiri kimu. Like me personally, I know how to dig myself from down.
Now in a support system. Wali abatalina support system.
Yeah.
Betuwulira nti oli yafiiridde mu nnyumba ennaku nnya. How would you tell me ennaku nnya muti abatakubidde then atakubidde? Like you've been there 4 days and no one has actually called you.
Exactly.
Like those people are there. Olunaku olw'osooka olw'okubiri, the bodies, how?
Chili very deadly.
So I think we need it. Also, you like you've said, where you said you have a thick skin, but not everyone. Tugenda ku social media nga tuli basanyufu nga netuposting naye omuntu ayinza okukuguma. Even these fights that go on, people seem to move on, but have they actually moved on? Have they healed from whatever happened?
They haven't. Era maaso awo tugenda tandika okwekuba amasasi.
Hey,
omuntu
I don't think.
Tujjala ku street omuntu ng'agoba munne ne panga.
You want to tell me muyombye weeks bidi non-stop day and night eno zilive eno chi and that's that buli omu has bubiwedde.
Kiweddewo bugwe.
It can't. Ngoli alesemu abaana alesemu chi. That heart, it can't just go out. So nga wosonda bilioni 5 zogenda otuwa.
Siza kusonda. Siza kusonda.
Buli omu agamba wayazifuna. N'atatugamba.
Sinnabazifuna. Sente bezi ate sente sizange bwomu. I think they've made it clear to everyone. Nze nyinza kubanga face. Era kyenyinza obbaga nti banna engeri gye badde nti buli kiseera boogera sente za Kasuku mumpeeyo ebibiri byo bimbeeremu bwomu. Bibeere wano. Bavumye nze ne bansiza mu buli kimu. Naye nga sente tulina ozifunako ffenna. But people, anyway, she runs a YouTube channel. It's called Mind Your Head. Basically, they talk about mental health. Abantu bafa bali mu government. Abasinga babuusabuusa ebintu bya mental health. Naye mental health issues, nze ku channel yange awo, especially when I'm doing my morning show, I tell people check on each other. Find out. You know, there are people ngoyina muganda or you go a month nga temwogedde and oli n'omugamba there are people nga literally abantu balina kumanya nti oyo muganda wa Kasuku. N'omugamba nti nedda se.
N'ekirala Kasuku. You know that's also two way. Abantu batukalubiriza olumu. Like abantu bakyuka omuntu n'omulaga omukwano. Then you find out the things they are doing, which you also know now. N'ogamba kansooke mwesonyiwe.
Kamuwemu ku budde.
You see these stories, you host these people. Oli nagamba nti muganda wangu ddala yakikoze.
Nina story yan shocking you see early this year. Ngoli agamba mama we. Like people were talking about, and I'm like, can you be there and you don't love your mom? Or your mom doesn't love you? And people were telling me, Kasuku, it real happens. For me up to now, it is something that bothers me. Like I don't know how to judge people when someone tells you me and my mom don't talk. Or someone says mama ange, I don't know, like your father and mother. Okay, for the fathers it's okay. We've had so many stories about absent fathers and you know those things. But wait, for me the way my mom loved me, the way my mother's side loved me, I find it hard when I hear certain people talking about their mother's side.
They are coming from pain.
Like someone sits down and tells you,
nga they have to heal from that nga gwe tosobola kitegeera.
Recently there is a chick I was talking to nga ngamba mama we yaddamu n'afumbirwa. Mama we n'amugamba nti abu n'ofumbo sibukwetaagamu. Like the mom doesn't want the guy to know that she has a child. Kyokka ono muwala.
Meaning no communication.
No communication.
Tewali mulaba.
Mama we yafuna omusajja mugagga naye tamuwaayo wadde n'ekikumi. And this chick is in such a state like you would think omusajja gwe yafuna is a very big person in this country. Abo abazunguzungu abo abali mu zi embassies wa like buli kimu akisobola so much so that yagamba mama nti kale nyamo nsulireyo akagambo bamprocessingire ngende ebweru nkube ekyeyo manyi kyeyo kya Europe. And the mom was and I was like
naye go mutima ki
actually for me there are things that shock me. I understand people say things, people backbite, and you know it is okay. Can me their stories that don't shock me. If I hear Sheila, you're breaking up Nemutiaba because you know those are things that I find very normal. But when I hear, like I told you, chiringa kusanga muntu nga jajja we tamwagala. Kati nze kiba because jajja ngo omusajja, serwanga jebbi. Nga bwe ngendayo nze nga kyayi like baleta because yalinga inente kati nga amata agonze gampunyira bubi like you know unless nga ninga ewake wange I know these are my cups, I'm used to them one so bengenda gende wantu ewalala sinywa mata so kati nenkimunyonywa nga amata gano gawunya bubi kati bami yendoza n'akitegeera babe galinga gava monte nga gajja tebagayiyemu n'amazzi.
It's warm.
Yeah, so kati ngambuza, kati oyagala ki? Ne mga njagala soda, ne cake, ne bayitawo. Gende soda ne cake.
Muwangu.
Obolusi naga kati gezako chayo omukalu. Kati nga abantu bano bali amawolu naga nti omuziku tebamuwa amawolu. Era nga baba atudde mu ddiiro asoma mawulire ge wali nange ndi wano. Nangamba ansomera amu wano. Like I don't have even if I hear someone saying something bad about him, me, I can't believe it because the few times I was with him, he just treated me like this guy. He's one of those people I sit down close to my heart. Bema njogera abantu nti mama wange, jajja wange, tata wange, notekako ne jajja ngo omusajja. Like 4 people, I feel so close to my heart. Kati bempulira omuntu ng'agamba jajja we tamwagala. I start wondering like, there's something ne jajja ngo omukyala. The way she was there for me
and loved you.
So
I think it goes back to why I think one of the reasons our society is broken. Because what we see nga abaana kyetukuliramu kyetukola even as adults. Because kati olaba I don't think waliwo video gy'okoze nga toyogedde ku Nico.
Yeah, my son.
No, ne Moana.
Yes.
Kubanga, that's what you also experienced. You experienced love. You experienced you're not lacking. And that's what you're also giving. Now, the children now, the parents basiba kunyonyi, basiba mu office, they focused more on looking for money so that they get these children, in quotes, what they need, and they've missed presence. Right? Because what you've just explained is presence. Not into a matter that omuntu yaliwo, you created those memories. Nti even when you start a family, chomanyi chokola. You know? Waliwo abambuza wano nti lwaki ofumba emmere ng'olina abakozi. But I cook my food.
You cook your own food?
Yes.
At your home?
Yes.
Oh wow.
2 reasons. Kiri kye nagambye sebaka bubi, sirya bubi. But also it's what bwe ngende ensambya kati ku ssaawa 6 ne ngamba nvuze ngenze ensambya mmanyi ngenda kusamba mami ng'afumba. Because I have grown up seeing her do that. So sichikola mboba mbona because I have help. But I know like the woman in the house and I don't have a problem with it. I do it with so much joy. I do it with so much ease. It's what I've seen. When I'm looking for a man, what I have seen my father be to us is he has set the example. And that's why when you see people say, Nti, as a father, take your girl out for dinner. Buy her that phone.
Your daughter?
Yes. So that she knows, nti Kasuku wajja n'amugamba dinner. Someone has set the pace. And even when they go for that dinner, she knows how she should be treated. Because the father set that pace for her from home. Chobola abantu bagamba nti bano abaana b'abagagga in quotes. Tebamanyi we batandikira beepanka. Because bino byogenda omukolera. The parents have already done. They've taken them for trips. They've taken them for dinners. Dinners that are a must, by the way. They have those family gatherings where they sit. Meaning, naye standard already has been set. But here where you're not present as a father, what kind of person are you sending to society? Homugamba luli mwali mwogera ku omusajja atamanyi like to even take surprise their girlfriend or wife. Tachirabangako, tachimanyi. Yamanyi, when I meet someone, maybe the first date, tugenze mloji, maybe I leave that one or we continue. The basics of actually dating and what it should be of courtship. Tabimanyi. So when you speak from love, it's because it's what you experience. Naye waliwo omuntu ng'okuva mu buto naku njereere. And that person is in society with us. Beba ogenda mu office, oli munyiivu the whole time. Takwagaliza kirungi, and you don't know why. Omuntu namusanga wano naye tanjagaliza. But they are carrying so much hurt, they are carrying so much pain, all the way from childhood. Omuntu ng'alina omutima omubi naturally. But it's hard to yes.
So it's possible so these women who abandon their kids.
Omuntu n'agamba omukazi aleka ati omwana gwe yasitulira emyezi 9 n'amukwata na w'omukebera one. Is that person actually okay? Ku mutima, are they okay? What are they carrying?
It comes from far.
Hey, wakolera ekyo. You've managed to carry that child for 9 months. N'omukwata n'omusuula wali. Aba ayina ensonga, which of course as society will judge, but people have gone through things, eh?
And that takes us back to the mental health. Like government needs to embrace more of these facilities. Ministry of Health. There are so many students out in Makerere. You see, I don't know if you see they have the psychology.
You see, Bambi, I think I've been there like thrice to talk to their students still in regard to mental health. Yeah. So
it's very important, and we need to have more of these centers.
Naye ngamba eziri mu centers gabwegeze bwebuzibu.
No, but
omuntu nayingira n'amanya I've come here to heal. Nga tagenda biwulira ate mu mawulire.
Okay, but I think also some of the things our government needs to do, we need to put back parks. You know,
where yali agamba ano nti abagagga ba Kampala and Uganda in general kyebamanyi the apartment ne bwafuna instead of batuterawo didis nga nnya.
But even never kitabera didis basobola okufuna nti oli n'asimba emiti gye ne bakola ka grass akalungi tekawo swimming pools, reading areas, what, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, where people just we don't have these things, eh? Our people in power, I don't know if they're just rigid or they are ignorant about these things. For example, if government is sponsoring a concert, government is all okay like tugenda sponsoring a concert in Nambole. For example, kati ninagwe naringamba, like NRM is swearing in the president. You know, with everything, the poverty that's happening and all those things. But to government to sasude Man U oba Arsenal ejezanyemu ne cranes free of charge Nambole.
Kubanga football unites.
Otegera kyegamba. Now omuntu bakera ku macha n'alaba ku saka n'awulira essanywe ebizibu bigenda otegera. Naye our people in power bo bakyali ku kiri ngeri gye bakyali basinga nti ba military ekizibu kikutomera n'okyemalira. Kati bo balowooza ffe n'abana Uganda ebizibu tulina obituuka. You see a problem, you hug it by force. You say leave me alone. You know, but exactly. Those are the things like government at the toppest level, they need to do things that make the citizens happy. do those road shows, what, you know, those celebrations.
Exactly. Actually, as Ugandans, we are happy people.
Exactly.
There's a football game, but you see, bona opposition. Until the next thing happens.
Yeah. Huh? So that's basically it. And so, like we have said, mental health is really a part of us, guys. And the mental health issues. By the way, people need to know, when we talk about mental health issues, people have anxiety. Omuntu akugugumula nekikutwalira omwaka mulamba ekintu ekyo kuva ku mutima. Nobeerawo nga buli wolaba. Waliwo one of my friends, she's doing surgery. But she's getting big bums. Bigger bums. Yes. but you know, unfortunately, one of the reasons she's doing it is because she has been trolled. There's a group of people who are always on her case. Toina bina.
Put yourself in that group.
But I don't go personal on someone to say toina bina. But you know what it means when someone wakes up and Katingagwe, you're there, you're all, you guys, toina bina. So, you know, it keeps haunting you.
I told her I okubanga oluma bamutemusaga. Nayo ayinza okubanga saga, but because she has had it so many times, nagamba.
Some of them use it as a weapon. Bamukubira kati yagambe kaafune bina. Tulabe kye banaamugamba.
But you're not even doing it. You see, that's what hurts me. You're not doing it for you. You're doing it for other people.
Exactly. That's how bad things are.
Mokama.
So, Sheila is passionate about mental health. That's her comfort area. I've not heard you speak about women's rights, children's rights. You rarely give your opinion.
Episode indala. But I fight for them. Tonda masomero nga ngenda nga njogera n'abaana. Abaana is really a area of interest to me. We actually
you don't give a lot of your opinion on social media about things that are happening in the country.
Mpola kungambye social media twakagitandika. Kati tumaze phase eno esooka. Kati tolaba abantu babadde bagamba kuku ne Sheila how? Kati tandika slowly the next phase. Bambadde sinamanyire ogenda ali no opinion y'omuntu n'akuvuma ate n'entandika okukubira nti ndi muki mu rehab. Kati wengenze nga njiga environment kati phase 2 tugenda kutandika okuwa opinion. But I've been going to different schools with Richer Hand trying to speak to the youth and empower them, like they say. The women's space is something I am trying to understand. Omanyinze ni muntu sagala kola kintu just. I want to do something when I actually understand it and I know I will be consistent in that area. Not just rakuba buli omu akirimu.
No ganti nawe coach.
Actually, I want to do a small course in your psychology and the mental space because sagala kubeera munga njogera bwogezi. But the basic understanding of it here. Okay. But for the youth, that one I've been trying. Now slowly we'll get into it. So my opinion, mujja kuba mujiwulira mpola.
So on a day when she's not on set shooting Mind Your Head podcast, which is on YouTube, you can go there, subscribe to her channel. There are so many interesting people they've hosted there. And if she's not on TV, then she's here at her shop. Where to see the day. Tebaina masanyarazi. But she has nice things. It's called
Kasuku soko correcting esibuli runaka masanyarazi gagenda.
Na generator bajiwulire wuma.
Mujiwulira. Kansubire bajiwulira.
Simayo banajiwulira naye amasanyarazi gagenzi. But of course, like we said, she's a foodie. Era she's near Sulabirungo here. Entinda kanakazimbe bakayita batya?
Reed Complex.
Reed Complex. Bwekasitola bawale ekipande kya Sulabirungo entinda. Just after Kampala Independent Hospital, ojja kulaba abotunagulu waliwo Love and Lace Bridal Emporium. So she does zino gomesi
Mishanana materials ezokutunda.
Otunda ne material. Anti badde mbiraba wali ne ngamba. So kati
omukyala tso mukolerayo ka kaftani.
So we can also call you a tailor. Do you tail?
Yes.
Like you yourself?
Not me, but I have one.
Okay, but you know how to sala wanoda wanoda
basics naye sokutunga.
Hane munonyeza sente bala.
Tuzinonyeza naye zijja naye
Sente
zijja
zijja Sheila sente muzina. Temwagala bwagazi kukkiriza sente muzina.
Zijja
Sente muzina. So you can also pass by here, you support her. Love and Less Bridal Emporium. She's juggling so many things to make sure when we sit out, as I order, she can be able to pay.
Tukirizganyiza tugenda kukuga bill.
Anti kati bate bino byende mu kuyisa mutwana. Abantu badde bagenda kujja ng'amanyi nti ogenda kuba onkwatamu. Kati bireke bino.
Nedda.
Yeah, so mujja muwagire wano abalina emikolo. Ebintu biri a bit exotic wano. Birungi. Naye bano kano sikategedde sikoze eki. Tulindemu. We shall get to you. Twagala abantu nga ebintu ebitambula babimanyi, yeah? So it's Love and Less, wano ku Reed Complex, Ntinda, just after Independent Hospital. You are oina kalango that this place? Katuwe tukakutereyo wano. Tujja kibala wali ku our bill. So
following in social media.
Love and Less Bridal Emporium on social media. Then you can get to her Sheila Tusiime on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Byebyawooka wooli. Toli kutinda?
Sinatuukayo.
Tinda ogimanyi?
Ngimanyi, sinatuukayo.
Onootuukayo?
Sichiwa.
So that's been me and her. Bulijjo munda beeri nga tunyumya naye. Now we are here. Most times she's like, are you sure? But now today she has spoken, and as you can see, mboza azina naye mukowumu nsi agenda yagijjako amaanyi nanga akansigale wano mu byange ate tulabe bwe tunaaba tukwatagana. For now we have to go. Until next time, mubeere bulungi.
Bye.
Mweraba.
The views expressed on Kasuku Live do not reflect those of the host, producers, or management. They are solely of individuals providing them and do not represent or reflect the official policy or position of this YouTube channel.
Abakyala wereso omuyomba enyembuto katonda yekyembuto genda wegiwaminge yabaweereza buno bukeeke obutini
singa baaba omutwale bamusonseka mu kamwa bwonna n'abufulumiza mu nnyindo
kibwa alina guno omuggo gwa musa waitisita premium detergent waliwo wanagambye ebola y'akasajja kasendi kalimba bannange